Hi guys, I got another video for you. This one is the first part of the starting position rankings for every team. This one is ranking every team starting quarterback. For some teams who might be having a QB battle, I'm just went off of what ESPN said their starting QB would be. Like the Colts, like, I think would be Anthony Richardson, but they're Jones might have a chance at it. I have Anthony Richardson in these rankings. Let's get started. First off, number 32, we got the New Orleans Saints for new starting quarterback Tyler Shuck. Yeah, like I wasn't that high on him coming in the draft. Like I don't think he can be a decent quarterback. It's just I'm not high on him starting week one when some of his when he knows something happened with my receiver with some injury and guys coming off injuries with Olave and Shaheed. Kamara's getting old for running back. So like, and they got a good. They should have a good line with some of their draft picks. Just like second round rookie, starting off week one, just not super high on that. So I had him there. Number 31, I got the Cleveland Browns with Kenny Pickett, the team that has like 4 or 5 guys that could realistically start this upcoming season. Because there's him, there's Shadur Sanders, there's Dylan Gabriel, and there's Joe Flacco. All four of those guys could very easily start at least one game next year. I'm not saying that's a good thing. Maybe Gabriel or Shadur end up having a good rookie year when they eventually start. But as of now, they have Kenny Pickett, and I'm not that high on him anymore. He's former first round pick by the Steelers. Then worked out great for them. He did spend a year as a backup last year behind Jalen Hurts, so maybe he learned some good stuff from him. But yeah, for now he's at 31. Does have some good weapons. Decent O-line. His O-line is getting a little older though, especially the interior. So maybe the interior O-line does start declining a little bit. So yeah, number 30 got another. Like this, almost this whole slide is literally just guys on new teams or rookie years. Just kind of, I just realized that. But yeah, number 30, I got the Jets with Justin Fields. Another guy another former Steelers quarterback. He looked all right last year when he did start, but then eventually got replaced by Russell Wilson, and like just like he couldn't play good enough to keep Fields off the field. Like I feel like Fields can be decent there. It's just some of these other teams I feel like have some better weapons, might have a little better line in front of him, but it's these bottom guys are kind of close. So yeah, number 29 got another former Steelers, but another current New York quarterback at the Giants with Russell Wilson. Yeah, it's like kind of came down to Russ ended up being out Fields eventually for a starting job last year, and he looked better. So I kind of came to that. Maybe Fields doesn't have had a better year because he's younger. He can develop a little bit versus Wilson's getting older, so he might start declining. This is kind of close. I feel like Garrett Wilson's like they both have some good weapons. Like Malik Neighbors is a great wide receiver, so is Garrett Wilson. They both have some good running backs, Tyron Tracy and Brees Hall. But I feel like if he can stay healthy, the Giants have the best just one alignment in Andrew Thomas. He's better than all the Jets guys. Really helps too. So yeah, that's who I went. That's how I did that. Number 28, I got a current Steeler. I got Aaron Rodgers. Oh, it's kind of funny how literally 4 of the bottom 5 guys are either playing for or used to play for the Steelers. That's kind of funny. But yeah, Rodgers, he he was okay for the Jets last year. Definitely under exceeded expectations. Like everybody thought they just for sure be a playoff team. Ended up being Rodgers got benched mid-season, got Robert Saleh fired. Now Rodgers is a Steeler. Like he does not have much weapons outside DK Metcalf, Jalen Moore, and Pat Firemouth. Like outside of that, do not have much. Like they got a lot of unproven guys competing for number 2 spot. Jalen Warren's a good running back, but he's also been for his whole career and is a split backfield. He's not been the main number 1. And then Pat Firemouth's a good tight end. And they get their line has some struggles. And Rodgers is the oldest starting quarterback on this list as well. So he's just getting older. Number 27, got a guy that hasn't changed teams recently. Guy's been the same team, been on the same team his whole career so far. Got Anthony Richardson of the Colts. If it was like, if he can stay healthy and he can develop, I think he can be a good quarterback. It's just he has never stayed healthy his whole career so far. Like he missed almost, I think he missed all but like 4 games his rookie season. He got injured, he had some injuries last year, and then he got replaced by Joe Flacco points, who was not that good either. So like he's had some injury problems. Let's see if he can keep Daniel Jones off the field. Like if Danny Jones beats him out at any point during the season or even during off season, he's a bust. It's official. Like I'm sure, like if the Colts end up getting rid of him next off season, they'll find a new place just because five quick at quarterback. Unless they're absolutely awful, they'll find a new place to play for a few years. Teams aren't gonna be willing to take a shot on him. But so I feel like he'll still get a shot. Now got our second rookie quarterback list and final one. First overall pick from this last draft got Cam Ward of the Tennessee Titans. I don't think he's gonna be able to do what CJ Stroud and Jalen Daniels did these last 2 years and help lead their team to the playoffs after having a bad year before they drafted him. But I feel like he should have a good rookie year. He's a little older as well, so he should be more NFL ready. So we'll see what happens there. I feel like he should have a good rookie year. He has some good weapons. They've invested on that line. And if you didn't like some of the guys they signed to the overpayment, like they've helped. They brought in Kevin Zeitler. He's pretty old, but he's still good. So they're doing what they can to help him. See what happens. I feel like he should have a good rookie year. So yeah, now let's look for the side. Let's go to the next one. At 25, we got the Panthers with QB Bryce Young. So yeah, he showed like last year. He first half season, they'll say he was not good. Got benched for Andy Dalton. If that tells you how not good he was, and almost not a starting quarterback at this point. And then Dalton get taken out the field. Young stepped in. He had a good second half of the season. It's just can he keep up that whole season? He does have some better weapons. They did bring in Ted McMillan with their first pick. They're still got their whole line, but he got old, even older. Adam Thielen has dealt some injuries in recent years. Don't have much at tight end, so they don't have like a ton of good weapons for him. They got a good line, like the best of a lot in their own line with the Ken McQuan, Taylor Moton. I'm blanking on their 2-year guys' names. Robert Hunt. Yeah, they missed on that line. I feel like he should have a good rookie year. Just I'm a little higher on what some of these other guys can do in front of him. Number 24, got Geno Smith of the Raiders. Another guy changed teams this last season. A lot of QPs changed teams far down this list. Like, if I was doing it based off last year, or even if he was just still on the Seahawks, I'd probably rank him a little higher. It's just he's on a new team. He's with his old head coach, Pete Carroll. He's on a new team. Does not have much of weapons outside Jacoby Myers, Brock Bowers. It's not much of running back. They did draft Jack Beck. Like, they don't really have a good, true number one wide receiver. They got a great tight end, Brock Bowers. But outside of that, they don't have much weapons. So I think that might hurt him. He's another guy who's getting a little up there in age. Definitely will help him that he is with the head coach he's spent years with before. But yeah, and some of these guys ahead of him are, I think, have some better weapons. They are younger, so they should develop a little bit. And they might have a better play caller. So yeah. Number 23, got a sophomore quarterback, got Drake May of the New England Patriots. So yeah, like another guy showed flashes last year. Didn't have a great year, but no, not a lot of players on the Patriots had a good year last year. Let's be honest. They were just not that good of a team. But they brought in Stephon Diggs, and if he's not as good as he used to be, he's still going to be better than he had last year. I'll admit that. Still Mondre Stevenson. They had Trayvon Henderson. They had Will Campbell at tackle. He should be good. Even if he struggles as a rookie, like most linemen do, he can't be much worse than they had last year. So yeah, and they still have Austin Hooper. They still have Hunter Henry. They got an upgraded head coach with Mike Vrabel. That will help as well. He's a good head coach. Definitely better than Monte Mayo than the Mayo they had last year. So I think all that will help him have a better rookie year. And he's young, so development should happen. Number 22, got Michael Penix of Atlanta Falcons. Yeah, another guy who he he didn't play a lot last year because they started Kirk for most of the season. Before near the end of the season, they starting him. He had looked good when he played, but I didn't feel like that was enough of a sample size to put him very high on this list. Just because that wasn't very high, that wasn't much of a sample size to go off to. I feel like he should have a good record. It's just I think he has a better O line in front of him. He has more proven and a get wide receiver coach with wide receivers. And his number one wide receiver projected isn't coming off torn ACL like Diggs is for Drake May because he's got Drake London. He's got two good running backs in Tyler Algier and Bijan Robinson. He's still got Kyle Pitts, even if he's never lived up to that fourth overall pick. Selection, he's still good. He's still a decent tight end. He's just not been worth the fourth overall pick, especially at the tight end position. So I feel like he's in a better situation. Just kind of separated these three guys. I got three second-year guys I got in a row here. So 21, I got the Vikings starting quarterback J.J. McCarthy, guy who missed all last season. But we saw what Kevin O'Connell can do with I think McCarthy's got a lot of talent, but we've seen what he can do with guys who don't have a lot of talent. Like he made Josh Dobbs look respectable. He made Nick Mullins look all right. Like maybe Sam Darnold ended up being really good, but he ended up turning around Sam Darnold's career. And he's got really good weapons. Like he's got Justin Jefferson, he's got Jordan Addison, he's got T.J. Hockenson, he's got Aaron Jones, he's got Jordan Mason, he's got two really good tackles in Darius Howard-O'Neal. He's got a completely revamped interior line that was terrible for Darnold last year. Donovan Jackson, Ryan Kelly, and Will Fries. Like he's got a great situation. Like we're a sophomore quarterback, and I was drafted in the top 10. This might be one of the best situations he's a sophomore quarterback drafted in the top 10 he's ever gone to. Like that's great situation. Like they can't get much better because most top 10 quarterbacks their first couple years do not have a great team in front of them. Like Patriots still aren't back. They're getting better, but not that good of a team. Falcons have some good weapons, but they don't have as many good weapons as the Vikings do. A lot of teams don't. Like if just ranking Vikings weapons, they'd probably be right at near the top. That's just how good they are. So yeah, that definitely should help him. Even if he didn't play last year, he still got to learn with Kevin O'Connell. He still was in that room. Everybody loves him. Sounds like Vikings locker room. So yeah, number 20 got Kyler Murray of the Arizona Cardinals. Another former top 10 pick quarterback. But yeah, he's been all right. He's still some recent years. Just not the greatest year last year. Didn't really add many more weapons for him. Maybe another year off that torn ACL, he can have a great season again. Sometimes it takes guys a couple years to fully recover from that injury. I feel like some of these guys in front of him have had better recent years. So yeah, number 19. Got another quarterback changed teams this last offseason. You got Sam Darnold, now the Seattle Seahawks. Big change from where I had him ranked last year. I think I had him right near the bottom last year. He had a great year. I just don't if he was still with the Vikings, they're probably ranked a little higher just because they had a great situation for him. He would still have Kevin O'Connell. Just now he's in Seattle. He's got a new system to learn. He does have as many good weapons. John Jackson Smith, Jigba is a good wide receiver. He's not just Jefferson. Not really. Most players aren't, to be fair. He's got a Cooper Kupp. He's dealt with a lot of injuries. He's getting older. He's got Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet running back. He's got some decent tight ends. But their tier, just like we saw last year with the Vikings, they had some problems with tier line, and just like Vikings, so that might hurt him. Like that Lions game and the Lions the last game in the regular season for Vikings against Lions, they brought a lot of pressure on him. He struggled. Playoff game against Rams, same thing. So see how he does to counteract that. So yeah, number 18 got our former first overall pick got Trevor Lawrence of the Jacksonville Jaguars. So yeah, like if this was just based off how he did last year, it'd probably be lower. It's just coming back healthy. They got some better weapons. Like they got Brian Thomas Jr. in a sophomore season after having a great rookie year. They added Travis Hunter, a wide receiver slash corner. Got a lot of same pieces on the line. So like should have a good fifth season. Yeah, this is fifth season at this point. Dang, it's losing that long since it's been drafted. But yeah, it has. So yeah, I think you should have a bounce back here. I don't think Jaguars will be quite great, like making playoffs yet, but I think they should be better. Number 17, another former first overall pick got Caleb Williams of the Chicago Bears. So yeah, he did a decent rookie year. Showed a lot of flashes, had some struggles, but another team who struggled with interior line, completely rewrapped it, added 3 new starters there. I mean, 2 new starters. I'm thinking yeah, because they added Joe Tooney and Drew Dahlman. I don't think they added another guard. But yeah, that should really help. Got some young tackles that should develop some more. They added Colston Loveland, who should also help getting some more weapons. They drafted Luther Burden in the second. A lot of guys still had him as a first round pick. He did have a down year, but some people still have his first round pick. Second, they got DeAndre Swift. Should help in another year develop. Help him, and he's got a great play caller in Ben Johnson, who should also help. That's why I moved up the rankings a little bit. Number 16, got another sophomore year quarterback. I got Bo Nix of the Denver Broncos. Yeah, and a great rookie year. Helped lead the Broncos back to playoffs for the first time in 10 years, like since they won the Super Bowl, since Peyton Manning retired, which is crazy. He had a great rookie season. Kind of same thing as Caleb Williams. He's got a great play caller in Sean Payton, who's still good defensive mind. He's got some good weapons. He's got a great online. Obviously, doesn't heck him. He's also got a great defense, which doesn't put much pressure on him. I think he'll have a good sophomore season. So yeah, this is for this side. Got a lot of young quarterbacks on this side. Let's go to the next one. We got 15. We got Matt Stafford of the Rams. So yeah, he had a good year with the Rams last year. He helped them in the playoffs and win. Got close to being the Super Bowl champs. Eagles, they just pulled away. He had a good season. Just they got rid of Cooper Kupp. He didn't miss all last season. It's not a huge loss. They added Monte Adams, but he's getting up there. Still Stafford, which is part of it. Like he is in his late 30s at this point. He's not exactly very young. So he might start declining soon. And he has dealt with injuries in recent years. He didn't this last season, but he has. Well, he did, but he didn't miss really many time. So yeah. Number 14, you got Baker Mayfield of Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Our guy had a great year with the Bucks. Helped them lead them to the playoffs again and getting he made the playoffs both years he's been there. He had a great year. Yeah. It's like could have moved them, could have had him a little higher, just a little higher on some of these other guys. It was close between some of them. Like I could have put him in front of Purdy or Tua. I was just Purdy and Tua. I was thinking those two will have a bounce back year, so I put them ahead of him. I think they've had some better seasons than him. They're all good quarterbacks. It's not like I don't think they're any good. Like these guys, like the top 15, are all really good quarterbacks. Not really good. They're good quarterbacks. I think it's a better way to put it. But so it's kind of hard to rank some of these. Some of them, like they're ahead of these other guys. But yeah, Baker, he should have another good year. So yeah, number 13 got Brock Purdy of the Niners. So yeah, if you don't factor in his previous few seasons, and before last season, like he'd be further down. Like if just factor his last season, but I think he'll bounce back here. He's got some weapons come back. Hopefully McCaffrey will be playing all year. Hopefully Ayuk will be good when he's actually playing this year. So yeah, and Debo's gone, but he still got some other good weapons. He still got Kittle. So I think he'll have a bounce back year. Number 12 got Tua Tagovailoa of the Miami Dolphins. As you can see, I did not feel like trying to spell his last name. So I just put Tua because we all know who Tua is. So yeah. Another guy he had a down year last year. So Dolphins did general. He just missed a lot of time due to injury. Like if he can stay healthy, I think he can be higher. It's just it seems like every year he gets injured. And every year it seems like he gets another concussion. Like more concussions he gets, the worse it's going to get. So hopefully he doesn't have to get any more concussions. Like I hate to say it, but like if he gets a couple more concussions, he might have to retire. It's just like concussions are real serious. So we'll see what happens there. Number 11 got Jordan Love of the Green Bay Packers. Another guy who had a good year last year, helped lead the Packers to the playoffs again. Like he said, two seasons has been a full time starter for them. He's been good. So he should be good again. He's got Josh Jacobs again. He's got all the same amount of receivers, and they added how am I blanking on the Texas wide receiver's name right now? Yeah. Blanking on his name right now. For some reason I can't think of his name, but drafted Texas wide receiver. Get him our weapon. So we got good on line. I think he'll have another good starting season as a third year starter. Number 10, yeah, another guy who's coming off a season where dealt with a lot of injuries. Got Dak Prescott of the Cowboys. So yeah, like could put Jordan Love, like it was based off it was only based off last year, I would put Dak a lot lower. It's just I think Dak's got some more proven and better weapons and CeeDee Lamb. Like the Packers to go our receivers, but none of them are good as CeeDee Lamb. Not a lot of our receivers are as good as CeeDee Lamb. I feel the Cowboys have a little better line. The Cowboys always seem to be good at drafting a lineman. So yeah, I think Dak will have a better season if he can stay healthy. Number 9 got Jared Goff of the Detroit Lions. So yeah, like he had a great year last year, helped them get the number 1 seed. They only lost 2 games last year in the regular season. Instead, they lost the one playoff game, obviously, to the Commanders. And a great year. Could have put him a little higher, but I just think he might struggle a little bit without Ben Johnson calling plays for him because Johnson's a great play caller. So he's got a new play caller, which might hurt him a little bit. He is interior line got a little worse for something that's getting older. Right now retiring, obviously, something that may hurt him as well. Number 8 got Justin Herbert of the LA Chargers. Another guy who had a great year for them. Like he helped them lead to playoffs. They didn't win the playoff game because they lost to the next guy on this list, CJ Stroud. The Texans. We had a great year. He's finally got a good head coach in Harbaugh. He's never really had a good head coach his whole career. So that definitely should help him. So yeah, he's a great year. I think he'll have a good one. Got some more weapons in I'm adding Amari and Hampton. Got some young linemen that should be even better in Joe Alt. So yeah. Number 7, you got CJ Stroud of the Houston Texans. Could have moved down a little bit, but I feel like he'll have a bounce back year. Some guys just have sophomore slumps. That's what he had. Definitely didn't help. His O-line was awful last year. Hopefully the O-line will be a little better. He has some of his weapons come back from injury. Nico Collins missed a lot last year. Diggs is gone, but missed a lot last season as well. He's got Tank. Hopefully we can Tank Dell eventually back. We'll see what happens there. Nothing will having a good season. Number 6 got a sophomore quarterback. Got Jaden Daniels of the Washington Commanders. Surprising 2 years in a row. We've had 2 surprising rookie quarterbacks leading their team to the playoffs. Second overall pick. He had a great year. Helped lead the Commanders to the SEC championship game for the first time in a long time. Looked great. Commanders even got better. Like they added Deebo Samuel for more weapons. They added Larry Tunsil to help his own line. See what happened to Terry McLaurin's holdout though. But I think he'll have another great sophomore season. But like these top 5, it's like you can kind of debate some of the order, but it's like these guys are the top 5. So now let's go top 5. Number 5, got division rival, got Jalen Hurts of the Philadelphia Eagles. So yeah, a guy who has a lot of haters, but he had a great year last year. Helped lead the Eagles to the Super Bowl and win it this time instead of losing again like he did a few years ago. He's a great quarterback. I just think some of these guys in front of him are better. Like these top 5 are all really good. It's nothing against him. It's just Mahomes, Burrow, Jackson, Allen are all pretty dang good QBs. That's kind of it. So yeah, number 4, we got Pat Mahomes of the Chiefs. See, like stats wise, he hasn't had the greatest years in recent years, but he's still had a lot of team success. He's made 3 straight Super Bowls. He won 2 of them. He was only 1 win away from becoming the first quarterback and team to ever win 3 straight Super Bowls. So what happens there? He's got some of his weapons come back. Rashee Rice. They brought back Hollywood Brown and missed most of the regular season last year due to injury. See what happens to Kelsey's getting up there. But yeah, and they held their own line as well. So yeah. Number 3, you got Joe Burrow of the Cincinnati Bengals. Like if he had the team success, and not his fault, team success, this defense was absolutely horrendous. Like even if they had a mid defense, they would have been a playoff team. Like him and Higgins Higgins had a good year too when he played. Chase had really good years. They both led the league in major stats. Chase was the Triple Crown winner. Just their defense is so bad they couldn't even make the playoffs. Just look at the Ravens games against them. Like they both had put up insane stats. They lost both of them. Like how is that possible? like it's offense. Lamar Jackson is a great quarterback, actually, but you think the defense be able to make enough stops to win one of those games. But nope, they lost both. And they won one of them, they make the playoffs, I believe. Probably. But yeah, that's kind of crazy. Number 2, got his division rival, got Lamar Jackson of the Baltimore Ravens. Like top 2 were him and Allen. It really, who I put number 1 really came down to who won the MVP last year. That's really what it came down to, because both had really, really good years. They're both great quarterbacks, both great running quarterbacks. It's just Allen most recent MVP. Like if Jackson had, I probably would have put him at number 1 this year. It's just that's what I kind of came down to, because they're both close. Jackson's a great quarterback. Hasn't had the greatest playoff success, but we're not factoring that ton in to this. Like if you're doing playoff QB rankings, like their playoff success, he'd probably be a decent amount lower just because he hasn't had that much playoff success. But also, a lot of these other quarterbacks haven't had much success in the playoffs. They probably wouldn't go insanely low. They still could QB, great QB. Number 1, got the reigning MVP winner, got Josh Allen of the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, an insane year, and he did not have the greatest amount of weapons. He's even more impressive. Like him and Lamar Jackson have not had their greatest weapons over their career, and they've still insane, really good years. We'll see what happens with James Cook, his main running back, and his contract holdout. I still think it'll be really good. All these guys are really good QBs. Hey guys, that's something for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a good one.